Hi guys, me again. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know, my name is Jessie and I'm a former international student that studied at Fanshawe College in London, Ontario. I basically make videos about my experiences as a former international student here in London, Ontario, and just other random things about life in Canada. So guys, in this video, we're gonna be catching up with my dear friend Deril. He just recently moved to London, and we're just gonna basically get his insight into why he moved here and why he feels like living in London, Ontario is, ideal. So we're just gonna be catching up with him. He's just gonna give us, a brief background of his experiences, and we're just gonna get straight into it. Oh my god.
So guys, my name is Deril Mbarika. I recently moved to London from Brantford, Ontario. So I'm a software engineer and entrepreneur aspiring. So in this video, literally we're going to be discussing about why I decided to move to London, talking about what I've discovered in London, or what is the treasure I found in London that you guys are going to find out. So I think you guys should stay to the end of the video to find out why I decided to move to London.
Okay, so you did mention that you left Brantford to come to London. So why did you leave Brantford? Was it more of like you were inspired to move to London, or was it more of like a Brantford type of issue?
So Brantford's a very beautiful city. You have to know that. Like, that's the closest city to the GTA. Like, Brantford is 20 minutes away from Hamilton.
Okay.
Yeah, so Hamilton is in the GTA. It's in the GTA area. So Brantford is where when I stepped my foot into Canada, I first landed.
And how long ago did you come? Sorry.
So I've been here for 1 year, 6 months.
Okay.
Approximately 2 years now. No. I've been here for 2 years now.
2 years, okay.
Yeah. So Brantford, like I said, is literally the place where I stepped my foot in. So I still owe Brantford, my legends. That's the prime city. Like, I give the city the respect. It taught me what I needed to know about Canada. And how to move forward here. Notwithstanding, because of my career path, which of course I'm a software engineer. In this career path, we are very used to taking up new challenges, especially with the growing technology in the world right now. So that actually translates into my real life. So moving to London is actually a challenge for me. So moving to London is a major challenge in my life, because there are a lot of things that I needed to leave my comfort zone. I was a little bit in my comfort zone in Brantford.
Yeah.
So I needed to give a challenge to myself and then decide to move. And so far so good. It has been working out well for me, but I've been hitting a lot of challenges. But what's life without challenges?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned so you're in software engineering, and you are into entrepreneurship, right?
Yeah.
So what role did London play in your decision making, and do you feel like London is a place where you can pretty much thrive in those spaces?
Yeah, so London, Ontario, first of all, it has a very booming tech industry that is really booming here right now. We have a lot of huge Fortune 500 companies which have their offices downtown. That just shows you that they are thinking about here. They know that London there's something is here.
Yeah.
So of course, moving here had my career path had an effect on that. I'm here open to more opportunities right now. But I'm not saying that there are super opportunities here, because I cannot be comparing London to Toronto right now. Yeah. But if you're planning to move to London because of the opportunities that are here, then you're not making a mistake, because of course you got tech opportunities here. So I'm very opportune to work from home. So I was very flexible with my decision on choosing where to stay. So one of the main reasons that gave me a boost, was the population size of
Okay.
London. London from the last time I checked has 400,000 inhabitants. They have two schools,
Yeah.
that accept international students, and they have two hospitals. And it's just an hour away from the Windsor border to the US. That's
US, yeah.
to Michigan. So things like that, bring a lot of circulation in the city. So that it's making the city very profitable, especially
Yeah.
if you want to do business or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So my mindset is set to such a way that I wanna have passive income.
Okay.
I want to have passive income. So those are the kind of things I speak about on my own channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I talk about like my experience with what I've gone through with some passive income businesses that
Okay.
I do aside from my job.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, London has given me the opportunity, this beautiful city. Yeah, it has given me the opportunity
Yeah.
to strive in those things.
Okay.
And I'm seeing a very high chance of succeeding here for the long term, because right now I know I'm gonna make more if I was living in Toronto, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but now if I start from here, I know that I'll be able to grow with the city and
Yeah.
then be part of the city.
No, absolutely. And then you did mention you have a YouTube channel. I'm gonna link that in the description, so you guys can catch up with Deril on his channel. And then you mentioned entrepreneurship. So what has that been like for you here in London? You can just kind of like give us a brief insight into that.
Yeah, so I looked at a couple of opportunities that can be found in a major city like this, and then I found out about short-term rentals.
Okay.
So short-term rentals is an industry which is booming right now.
Okay.
So that is a very striving industry that I think if you have an entrepreneurship mindset, you should try to look at, like providing short-term rentals for people coming into the city.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to give you examples of people I've provided short-term rentals for.
Mm-hmm.
I provided short-term rentals for people coming for seminars at the Budweiser Gardens, for new students moving into the city,
Mm-hmm.
for people who have to use the hospitals. So like bringing it again to what I was saying, like those are the things that make the city good and make things circulate in the city very well. So it has been a plus just because we have schools here and we have teachers coming in for seminars, all of those things, activities, circulation in the system. It creates a lot of opportunities for people to a lot of loopholes and problems for people to create solutions. And it's a city that is still growing. It's a city that is gonna be Toronto one day. I know you don't agree. I know you don't agree with that. I know you don't agree with that, but it's gonna
we'll
be.
See, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe.
Yep. It's gonna be Toronto one day, so it's a pretty decent city to move to and grow with it.
No, that's inspiring. Like you've only been here for like less than 2 years.
Yeah.
And you already see the opportunities and just like what most people don't see, pretty much.
So I also have also been done a little bit of work in the car rental industry.
Okay.
Yes. So there are platforms that enable us to do this, like Turo. Then for the short-term rentals, I've taken advantage of the platform like Airbnb.
Airbnb, okay.
To do this. These are very lucrative platforms that I urge each and everyone who has the entrepreneurship mindset to explore.
Yeah,
to explore. It's a really booming industry, especially here in London. But now I would like to compare it to Toronto. Coming here, I did a lot of research.
Okay.
First of all, like Toronto rent. Let's talk about rent and cost of living. So in Toronto, it's super expensive.
Oh yeah.
So what you can rent in Toronto for, let's say $2,000, in London you're gonna get it for $1,500. So you're saving $500. So it doesn't make sense for me who is working remotely to be in to be in Toronto.
Yeah.
To be in Toronto. So I need to explore opportunities
Mm-hmm.
that the other parts of the country have to offer.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the advantages I believe I have. I'm not saying the city doesn't have opportunities for people that don't work from home. You know.
Yeah.
It does have equal opportunities for those people, but for me, that's one of the things that helped me to be able to. I was flexible enough to come down here and enjoy enjoy from this beautiful city.
Just another quick question: how have you found the process of like making new friends and just like building a social circle or network here in London? Like, what's the vibe?
Yeah, sure. So I'm a very social person.
Okay.
That's how I was able to meet you, right?
Yeah, actually.
Yes, exactly. So I love meeting new people.
Okay.
So I try as much as I can to first of all, I mean, Canada is very diverse. Like you have a lot of people here. Like you can literally see, like in the building where I live in, like there, like we have more than, let's say, 20 different nationalities. Yeah, living in this building. So that's a plus because it's no man's land. So people have to work together to be able to achieve, to connect. So I always go to the game room, like to bond with people there. I always take walks around to bond with people. And then I try to join community meetings, like community meetings here.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Yeah, I know. I mean, one of the reasons why I chose London is because it's not so far from friends and family. Like,
where do they stay?
Yeah, so Brantford is 1 hour away from here where I used to live.
Yeah.
So I have family in Brantford. So it's just 1 hour, so I can go there and pay them visits from time to time, and then to the US again. I have family in the US. The US is just by here.
Exactly.
I mean, only with this short time I've been in London, I'll be able to meet some of my Cameroonian brothers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
how do you meet them? Because I know you play football and y'all kind of meet there. You have like some.
Okay, so I was opportune to be living in the building with one of them. First of all, yeah.
Okay.
So that's how we met.
Nice, interesting. Yeah. Okay, so all you have to do is like leave the house. You have to be outside to like.
I mean, it depends on the people you know, right?
Yeah. Also that. Yeah.
So the people you know are gonna lead you to more people.
Exactly. But sometimes all it takes is one person.
Yeah.
And then you meet the other person, and then just.
That's it. And it's very, very important to socialize. Like, it is very important because moving to a new place like this, there are a lot of things that are involved. I mean, being here alone is not easy too. Like if you want to just move, like. You just say you want to move to the city without knowing anybody because it's not easy. So you have to try to socialize so that you can feel comfortable.
Exactly.
The more people you know, the better you become. Like an opportunity can pop up, and then you see the next time they're ringing your phone. So networking is very, very important. Yeah, and it helps too to grow your business. It helps to grow anything you want to do.
Exactly.
So in life, actually what made me even to find myself in this situation where I am right now and to be a software engineer is just networking. Like it's because of the people I know that drove me towards that direction. So it's a very important point that I really want us to emphasize on that. Yeah, and I'm still striving for more.
So people that are moving here to study, work, networking is key. Like pretty much.
Yeah, sure.
Pretty much. So Deril, we know that like there's gonna be people watching this video who are interested in moving to like London, Ontario, or people that are like, they're looking at ideal places to like move to within Canada, So like what would you say about the quality of life here? Like why should someone pick London? Or what is the incentive?
So London has a very high quality of life.
Okay.
With these vibrant parks, friendly communities, and the beautiful scene here, So it's really a good place where one can pursue other interests apart of work and still have a good work-life balance. With the with all the amenities here. So it's like Toronto. It has all the amenities that you can find there: healthcare, education, and everything. and you can get it affordably, and you know it's still beautiful. It's still a beautiful city. I think Jess, you should do a video about how beautiful the city is, because I think people are not well educated about about how beautiful London is. And I think if you're watching this video, you should come to London.
Do more research, okay? But good point. Okay. This has been an interesting catch up, Deril. Like, I feel like you've provided a lot of valuable points, you know, that people can consider. So just to like wrap it up, like, what are like some of your future plans or aspirations as it relates to London? And like, where do you see the city evolving? Like, how do you see it evolving in the years to come?
Yeah, so as a family-oriented person, so I would love to build a family here in London.
Oh.
Yeah, so nice. I would love to build a family here in London. It's not a wild city.
Exactly.
It's a city where, you know, you can bring your kids and be sure of good quality education and good lifestyle, you know. So it's I would like to build a city here. Okay. I would like to build a family here in London. And then for the city at large, of course, you know, why I moved here, another reason is because, you know, I'm looking at it in 5 to 10 years.
Exactly.
Time. How is it gonna be? How is the city gonna be? So it's gonna be big, and then it's gonna be a good opportunity for me to be big in the city when it's big. You know, like if you go now to Toronto, it's gonna be like you're going to feed on other people's hard work and, you know, all those things.
Oh,
so
no,
yeah.
You have a point. Yeah.
So I wanna be one of the people to take the city to the next level. You know, to put in some work and sweat in the city to get it to Toronto.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Now that's beautiful. Yeah, sure. That wraps up this catch up with Deril. Definitely, he dropped so many gems, guys, and he gave us a lot to actually think about. Like, when I met Deril, I was like, oh my God, this guy has been here for like under 2 years and he's already done so much. Definitely a man with a plan, a man with vision. If you guys want to, like, you know, catch up with him, if you guys want to follow up with his entrepreneurship journey, I would definitely give him a follow. I would definitely subscribe to his YouTube channel. You can reach out to him on TikTok, Instagram. I'll just link all his details. Thank you so much, Deril.
Thank you, Jess.
And guys, thank you so much for watching. If you found this video remotely valuable, like it, subscribe, share it with your friends, your grandma, your mom.
Subscribe, guys. Subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe to my channel. Share.
There's beautiful content here.
Yeah, great content is coming up. Y'all are gonna love it.
Jess is switching up.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. That was beautiful, Deril. Yeah.